healthy might not stop you from getting dementia. At least those are the findings of a new study. But some experts say not so fast. Of course, eating healthy is always a good thing, but does it prevent dementia? Dr. Daria Gillespie is here to talk about that, author of Mom Hacks. Dr. Daria, always so good to see you.
Thank you.
So first of all, you say there's a little bit of a flaw with this study. What would that be?
Yeah, so the study, for one, it's not a lot of people, and number two, the main problem is that they excluded the effects of diet on diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and obesity, which is kind of like me saying, I'm going to study smoking's effect on death, but I'm going to remove the effects of lung cancer and heart attacks.
Right.
You remove the whole effect.
Right, exactly. And there's actually some previous studies that have been done that makes it confusing too.
And it shouldn't be confusing. That's why we both want to simplify this. Previous studies, we know from the blue zones, which are places that they eat a healthy diet, have the lowest rates of dementia in the world. We also know a healthy diet means you live longer, which is a good thing too. So this should not change anyone's perspective on eating healthy.
Yeah, you should still eat healthy, but what does that look like? Because you actually say there's like a trifecta that your plate should have.
So a couple of quick tips to make it easy for everyone. I don't want them to have to count calories or different things. I want your plate, just looking at it, about 60% of it to be produce, 30% of it to be protein, and 10% to be good fat. Don't count it. Just see what it looks like.
So it truly doesn't matter what you're eating if it falls into those categories.
If it falls into those things,
it's also removing, you say, sugar.
Yes.
Why is that so big?
Cutting out sugar, because we know that high amounts of sugar in processed foods not only impair memory, they shorten our DNA length. So really important for everything. And also less saturated fat. We know that that is bad for memory and longevity too.
Okay, so what I like about you saying this is it's not about a particular diet. It's really simplifying it to keeping it within these certain food groups.
Yes. If you do those things we talked about, if your plate looks like that with the produce, protein, and good fat, then you don't have to be counting grams or calories or anything like that. It's a lot easier.
What about when it comes to family history as well? Sometimes I do these studies and I'm just like, at some point you're just going to be susceptible because this is in your gene pool.
Family history is very valid, but if you look at the chronic disease, 80% of our chronic disease is due to lifestyle.
Wow.
So much of it is really in our hands, which we tell people not as blame, but to say you're in charge here. So we want to give them good tips to help them be healthy. And help them do it.
Dr. Daria, thank you so much. As always, good to see you,
Lynn.
author of Mom Hacks.